Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. It is so easy to feel the energy in this building tonight. Both teams should feed off it, and it should be a great matchup. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. And this one is officially underway with the puck dropping. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Now he takes it over the line. And that's knocked away. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Davos gains a hold of it. Dahlbeck's lugging the puck. And now he angles it across to Knak. And the puck leaves the zone. Slides it over to Nordstrom. Here's a pass in front. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Moves it quickly over to Kahun. Here's a rip. Great poke by Nordstrom. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Bern's won it. Looks to get the puck over to Baumgartner. And it's kicked away. Bern's got the puck along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. A chance! Glove save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Davos has the puck here off the faceoff. From the left side, takes the pass. Quick feed down low. And that goes off a player. And he takes a shot. And that one's stopped. Christ takes a slash penalty on the play. Here comes the call from the official.
When you lose position on your opponent and you're fighting for that puck, instead of coming under the stick for the takeaway, and you go over and you hack, you're going to get the call. Slashing it is.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, James, an opportunity to see the league's top-ranked power play their first one of the game to get the go-ahead goal. And what a line this is. They can move the puck, the ability to find open lanes, and man, can they shoot.
Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Denied that one. Knights gain the line and on the attack. And he easily stops that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Into the offensive zone. Bern's ready to go on the attack. Here's an odd man rush. Davos now has a short power play with their penalty expired. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Quick shot! And that doesn't reach the net. Puck is frozen and we're going to face off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Davos wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Score remains tied after the power play fails to deliver.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Grabs the puck. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Bern's looking to break out. Moves it around along the half wall. Can't maintain possession after that hit. They score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, beat the goaltender clean. I love the way the shooter gets lost in the coverage and really quiet in the weeds of the ice here, James. As the puck's below the goal line, you can see him moving to make himself available. And right when the time is right, that distribution comes right to him. Puck on his stick, he lets it go for the tally.
Burns finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Burns ahead 1-0. Off the draw, they take possession. Burns got it in their own zone. And it's a quick pass to Baumgartner. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Takes the feed. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Quick feed down low. Handles the puck. And he makes a save there. Hammers a shot. And turns it aside with ease. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, and this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained O-zone pressure by the opponent.
Davos has had more shots, and yet they still find themselves behind in the first. And they'll start with possession. Takes it to the front. Saviors gaining momentum. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Keeps a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Dahlbeck. Davos will play it at center. Fires it. Denies him. He got all of it. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And that's knocked away by Nordstrom. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
In the final moments of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stops him with a glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Davos has had some good looks here in this first period, but they still trail. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Oh, the boards and the glass rattled there on that hit.
Not just rattled, James. It is clearly broken, and the cleanup crew, they got some work to do.
Davos has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Moves it to the middle. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Here's a shot. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Power play unit going back to work.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
And they clear that puck. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
Nordstrom's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
He's got a little jump. All alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And that's poked away. Rasmussen's got it in the corner. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Skates across the blue line. Unloads one. Just wide of the net. got a hold of it along the wall. Across the line along the left wall. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck.
Knak's penalty is almost expired.
First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Davos has killed off the penalty, both sides back to even strength.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
Turn that chance aside. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Davos still trails late in this first period despite multiple scoring opportunities. Nordstrom's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences, practices, or even a locker room tour. Membership is free, so what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Davos played well in that opening frame.
They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Burns extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Into the corner now. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Receives the pass. Turns it aside with the glove. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Lots of time left in this period. Bern's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Now a quick pass to Dahlbeck. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Looking to set up offensively. Shot! And he was ready for that one. Passes the puck over to Dahlbeck. Quick feed to Knak. Bern's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed. On the attack along the boards. Takes a shot. Denies him on the play. Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Davos has suddenly reminded everyone there's a lot of time left in this one, Cheryl.
And I'm not sure what was said between the first and second, James, but something was, because they're physically and emotionally engaged in this one, and they've got themselves within 1.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here's a chance. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Misses wide of the net.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on that. Not good enough.
Comes up with a monster save in front. Davos has put up a lot of shots on net tonight, but yet they still find themselves down here in period number 2. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Big save in front.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the...
Off the outside of the iron, and will play on.
Bern's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
Pass back to the point. Here's a pass down low. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Bern's got the puck in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Let's see what the officials are calling.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Gains the zone through center. Pokes it away in his own end. And that's blocked. Davos will try to break out here shorthanded. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Good check, frees the puck up. From the left wing, takes the feed. Quick shot! And too much traffic in front, blocks that one. Gets it out of his own end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Carries it in. And now he moves it quickly to Kahun. Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And they get that puck down the ice. Pushes it across to Sevier. And he slides it quickly to Kahun. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Davos plays it against the boards. Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
More than half the frame has been played here. Bern's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Davos wins the faceoff. Right up the gut. Here they go. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. A feed out front. Can't connect the play. Bern's gained the line and into the zone. Slides the puck down low. Intercepted the pass.
Davos has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
Rasmussen's won it off the faceoff. Davos looks to break out in their own end. Puck scooped up by Rasmussen. Puts it on net. Grabs it with the glove. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Davos at some point has to convert on one of these scoring chances. They've had plenty of them, but they still find themselves trailing in the second. And he slides it quickly to Baumgartner. Moves the puck along the half wall. Tries to feed it over to Baumgartner. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Takes a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's 2-1. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Knight. Glove save and just enough of it. Here he is on the rebound. Denies him again. Here's a shot. Denied with the blocker. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Davos plays the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Knight. They've got some momentum here. Big save by the goaltender washing that one.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The centerman glide into position. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Davos plays it along the boards. With possession along the wall. The pass in front, and it's blocked. And nearing the final minute of the second. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Steps inside. A chance in front, and that's stopped. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And that caroms off a body in the lane. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next.
Get access to team press conferences, practice, or locker room tours is absolutely free. So what are you waiting for? Big Bank, your team's proud exclusive banking partner.
Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. And just like that, the clock is ticking on period number 3. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Davos is trailing in this game, James, but they've been really solid, and I expect in this third period that they're going to rally. I mean, they've had a ton of chances. If they get one, it could come in bunches.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've got a 2-1 game. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Davos moves ahead with the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And somehow he hangs on. And he takes the feed. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Seavier's moving the puck through his own zone. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in the game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Bern's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Shot! Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And off the draw, they win possession. Bern's ready to go on the attack. Sends the pass down low. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Davos takes possession along the wall. Bern's playing it through center. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Shuts them down.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Bern's got the puck in the defensive end. Poked away in the offensive zone by Baumgartner. Scrum ensues along the boards. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone.
Nordstrom's almost out of the box.
Davos gets a strong effort from the PK unit as they kill off the penalty.
Price isn't taking no for an answer, James. I mean, he's falling. He's got the puck on his stick, and he's saying, I'm directing it to the net no matter what it takes. That's a great opportunity, and it all comes off of his will.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Baumgartner. Moves the puck. Here they come on the attack. Skates in behind the cage. Grips it and rips it. Turns it away.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Davos has it against the half wall. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's 2-1. Bern's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Feeds it to Kahun. Cuts to the front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Rasmussen's won the draw inside his own end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Handles the puck at the point. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
This is a frustrating situation. James just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Bern's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Can't get frustrated with their power play. Stick and execute to the game plan. And part of that is hitting that weak side for the cross-crease one-timer.
Score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, this power play is perfectly executed, James, but it all starts in the dot. You want to win that face-off because the setup, that's the most difficult part, and then they get all of the options ready that are available to them, and they find a way to attack the net.
Here's a change.
Rasmussen's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Takes possession. Made the stop on the play. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Past the midway mark in this period, Bern's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Rasmussen's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. Loose puck battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Sevier. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Bern's got control of it now from their own end. Davos has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Here's a shot. And he stakes that one with the glove. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Davos wins possession right off the draw. Here's a shot, and that goes off a stick. Here's a chance, and that's off target as it hits a body. Slides the puck across to Sevier. And it's a quick pass to Kahun. Bern's got the puck against the half wall. Handles the pass. Whiffs on that. Davos gains a hold of possession. Fires it on net, and he gets in front of that. And he takes the feed. Bern's got a hold of the puck, and the play continues. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Davos tries to break out from their own end. Here we go, puck's in deep. Hunk is taking it from his own end. Knight's got it along the wing. Here's a chance! Stopped by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Bern's got possession of the puck. Sends the pass over. Davos has it in their own zone. And that's broken up. Bern's got the puck along the boards. Takes the pass. Shot! Glove save! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Getting into the later stages of this period, Bern's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Offenses zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers out. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Quick pass to Nordstrom. Handles the pass at center.
Get to the bench.
Quick feed to Dahlbeck. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. Takes it and looks ahead. Bern's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Fires it down the ice. Oh, and they missed the net. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Cheryl, this was a textbook example tonight of one team really moving their feet, and they benefited from it.
Well, they benefited from the special teams as well, James. I mean, you have to find ways to make adjustments and cash in when it counts, and it was the difference tonight.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from Rinkside.